Welcome to PhoneSavvy.com's head-to-head matchup between the Galaxy Note 2 and the Apple iPhone 5, two of the top devices for Verizon Wireless and other carriers. The pre-orders for the Note 2 for Verizon just came in today, so effective today we're going to start seeing the Galaxy Note 2 on the streets for Verizon Wireless. And what we're going to do today is compare the two devices as far as their specs and operating system and some of the built-in applications and features. So if you're indecisive on these two devices, hopefully we can answer some of your questions. And we'll start off with the spec differences between these two devices. And we'll start with the weight. We're looking at 6.35 ounces on the Note 2 and 3.95 ounces here. So you're actually getting 50% heavier of a device in the Note 2 than the iPhone 5. As far as the battery life, it's a little early to tell. Traditionally, the iPhones do outlast the Android devices for battery life. However, the Note 2 did get an increase in the battery size from the Samsung Galaxy S3. We're looking at 3100 milliamp battery versus the S3 was just over 2000 milliamps. So time will tell on the battery life. As far as the display, we have 5.5 inches in diagonal length on the Note 2, and the iPhone 5 is only 4 inches, so obviously just by looking, getting a much bigger screen on the Note 2. That's what it's known for. The Note 2 does come with a stylus for the S Note application, which I'm going to cover that a little bit later in this head-to-head matchup. For processing speed, we have a 1.6 gigahertz processor, quad-core, on the Note 2. And the iPhone 5 has the A6 processor, which times at about 1.3 gigahertz. So processing speed, we should be faster on the Note 2. As far as storage, this comes with 16 gigabytes of internal storage, but it has a spot for a memory card, so you can add additional memory. And this is available in 16, 32, and 64 gigabytes of internal storage, but no memory card slot. As iPhone users know, you cannot put an SD card in this iPhone. So that is a downfall, which I'm always kind of biased towards the Androids. I do like having the SD card slot so I can move my memory around. They both have an 8 megapixel camera. They both have a front-facing camera. They did get a jump on the Note 2 on the front-facing camera. We're looking at 2 megapixels here. The S3 was a little bit less than that, so you do have a better quality camera for when you're doing your Skype calls and any video chat. Now, comparing the two devices as far as operations, we're just looking at Android versus Apple. It's as simple as that. Like I said, I'm a little more biased towards Androids. I like the way you can customize the phone, add widgets. Can't add widgets on the iPhone. Like, for example, the Amazon widget, which comes pre-downloaded on the Note 2. You can add those and move your applications to your home screen so you have easy access to them. All you can really do here is create folders. Otherwise, they make you use it how they want, which if you're more uncomfortable with this type of technology, the iPhone is more recommended. It is laid out a little more simple and easier to follow, where the Note 2 does run circles around the iPhone as far as its capabilities. However, it is a little more complex, and some people just don't like that. I want to talk about the S Note application that is one of the core applications at the bottom of the Note 2. The S Note application, if we bring that up, allows us to use our little stylus, and it does have a slot here in the bottom right corner for you to put this stylus so you don't lose it. And actually, whenever you pull out the stylus, it automatically opens up this application. And I really, really love this application. It has a bunch of templates for you on the types of notes that you want to take. For example, I'm in the education section. Let's say you need to take notes, you're in college and you have geology. Let's go ahead and bring up this template. This just gives you an example of what you can do with this phone. This phone allows you to take notes, change the colors of the notes, add arrows, put different colors in the different sections of your graphs, type in notes if you want, like the equation. You can also add voice. It has a spot for regular typing, writing, or voice notes. When you're done, you can save or close the note. If I close that, it'll just bring us back to our templates. I can add new notes here. So I really like this application. It's a built-in feature with the Note 2, and you do not get that with the Apple iPhone 5. However, the iPhone 5 does come with Siri, which I really like Siri. I like the ability to add calendar events with Siri. You can do that here using the Google Voice. However, you can only add calendar events for the day that you're in. You can't post-date calendar events for different days. So Siri has a lot more capabilities than the voice options here, but this is catching up. It's getting very close to Siri. And that, to me, was the only thing that separated the iPhone 5 from Androids as far as what I liked about it. Everything else I don't care for. I don't like the way that it makes you use it the way that they want you to use it. You can't customize it much. All you can do is download new applications from the App Store and let your list build up. But it is laid out simpler. You can't get too complex with it like you can with the Android devices. So in my opinion, I would go with the Note 2, plus you get the bigger screen. As videos and media become more popular with these phones, it's going to be nicer to have the bigger screen with more pixels. For example, if you have a Netflix account, download the Netflix application. You can watch the videos right here on a 5.5-inch screen versus 4-inch screen here. So you're going to get a nicer picture here if you're watching videos. Make sure you visit phonesavvy.com to see more head-to-head matchups with the Note 2 and other popular Android and Windows devices. And also we're going to upload how-to videos on the Note 2 if you decide to get this phone and you want to learn how to use it. We're going to go through all the settings and a lot of the popular applications so that you can see how to do it, basically free tutorials on this device. Visit phonesavvy.com for that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and check out our other head-to-head matchups.